Hello, good evening, and welcome to the stream. Do we have transcoding and all the other good stuff? Free time. Yay, got transcoding as well. Fantastic. Okay. Ooh. And to the live screen, there we go. As you can see, it's rather green in Old Athen. Yeah. Surprise alien raid. I think it's Fairwolf is doing the aliens here. There's not many people here. Most people are off doing outdoor raid, amongst other things. I think Raid for All also we're doing Sector 42 at the moment, so try and show you a little bit of what's going on up here. Lots of flagged people. Oh no. More aliens. What kind of level are they? Oh, still greys. And as you can see, we've got a bit of a weapon upgrade if you missed the last stream. So nice to have fast attack again. I switched out for the blades thing here. Just thought it'd be fun. Looks a bit different. These blades aren't the fully upgraded variant, but you know, they're pretty cool. You can see there is some XP pulses, not as crazy as the ones you see with Space Quest, but yeah, still there. I need to social media, don't I? I think I do. Yes, I've been out most of today at a place called Chester. An ancient Roman city that is now a modern city, but yeah, it's a lovely place, it really is. I think it looks like what most non-Brits think London looks like. Little windy streets and all that kind of stuff. Like you see in the movies and Harry Potter and that kind of thing. It's similar to that, I guess. Bombay, Sawadi. It's not Space Quest event. It's just a random alien spawning in Old Athen at the moment. Just started. I think it's Fairwolf. Someone said it was Fairwolf. I don't know. It could be. Rip. I'm transporting myself to work. Well. Yeah, it's the deal, isn't it? Kind of thing. Yes, today I'm being Kalos the White. Simply because it got so damn hot in Chester, I just went and bought a white t-shirt. It was just damn hot. So yeah, I got it instead of... I was complaining about it, and let's go get a t-shirt. We're in a town with thousands of shops in it. I was like, yeah, good shout. So I went and got a t-shirt. Did help as well. I went out in a grey shirt. God knows why. I just thought it'd be cool. I thought, no, it's a proper cotton shirt, 100% cotton. I'll be fine. Nope. Lots of nope. Yeah, the proper like Space Quest Alien event is that's going to be next Saturday, the 20th. I can recommend bamboo clothing when it's hot. Yeah, I can imagine, yeah. Well, any natural fibres are best in the hot weather, usually. Ahoy, peasants. Oh, ahoy, pants, yes. So we've got a Savik, welcome, Soul Rage, Bombays, Coco PvP Jr., and Soto Mahoney, the evil Omnispy. Yes, we did a lot of upgrading yesterday. The spy goes on holiday this week. And these things are just running around like everywhere. And finally he's found me. Doing my bit to save Rubicar. Can actually fight things without panicking now, which is kind of cool. Low damage. Yeah, it's an MA trader and it's not finished yet, so. It'll do okay damage really. 4 and 4k crits. So nothing mad, but serviceable. Obviously going to need more work. I need to upgrade the claw as well. Feels like cotton but has wool properties, moisture, wicking. Yeah, wool's surprisingly good at keeping you dry actually. I mean, hey, it's been working for sheep for a long time. So yeah. Let me just finish that. Got a bit more Adult Death and then dodge, range and crit. Nice. So yeah, somebody wanted to go to one of the alien sectors today, but like I say, I've been out all day. I do have some pictures, but for some reason when I plug the phone into the computer, it just doesn't see it as like a data connection, so I'll faff with it later. Mollery, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Did you go any fun? I went to Chester, the old city, and yeah, I do like Chester, even on a Sunday when half of the shops are closed. It was nice. We had a good walk around town looking at stuff. Went to the War Museum. Then did a bit more sort of wandering around and shopping. Then went for a pub lunch. Then headed home. Nice. In Pennsylvania, if we go to Chester, we get shot. Chester's been there since when about 1,000 years or something. Since the first Roman fort was set up there or something. Yeah, Chester in England, Cheshire. It's just over the border from Wales. It's only like 45 miles or something. Little alien defense drone getting on the camera. I need a bit more ad def. Or something, I don't know. What level are these now? 260 aliens, so getting tougher. I think someone's healing me as well. Yeah, it sounds like a very different Chester. Well, that went down fast. Someone else nuked the snot out of it. So I'm just having a bit of fun, killing a few aliens. I think there's a possibility of doing Sector 13 or something like that. So I can upgrade the claw. I don't know. I'm kind of tired, kind of worn out from today. But, you know, we'll see. A flagged box in the middle there, I'd say, looking at the name cluster. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that even MA Trader is a little lower damage. But I just wanted to do something a bit different with the class rather than go the shotgun route like I did on my other trader. That's all. Nothing against shotgun traders, I've got one. It's just, you know, try something a little different for a change, you know. Make it more of a challenge. It definitely has been as well. And be in full artillery and control symbionts by now if we were. I'm probably doing a lot more damage, but trying to make it work as MA is, you know, is interesting. We've got some Lobby ones again. So hot. That's a lot of XP in your personal research. But he died quick. Was he low? He looks like a big high-level mob. Oh, there you go. Bit more believable. Fairwolf, a bit of premature deathulation, sorry about that. Okay. Probably getting shocking frame rate at the minute, as you can probably guess, but as long as the stream stays alive. A lot of boxing. There is, but it is a PVM event, so, you know. Mihalik, welcome to the stream. I mean, I could just go hide in a corner, but it wouldn't be a very interesting stream now, would it? Anonymously shameless or whatever. I love all 11 of your frames. Yeah, I think it's somewhere around that. Six frames a second on the new engine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we crashed. We crashed. Yeah. Old Athen, yeah. Try again with the old client. Should probably be perfectly fine. Siljar Russell, 0 FPS at the new engine. Yeah, that's pretty much where we've been at. You're going to pick up the game. Yay! We can hear the game. Man, that was a long log-in. He was fighting this big boy over here. We was blinded. Resurrect defense. Where's attenuate? I'm not sure what the blind is other than... Oh, we're flagged and blind. Yay. Thanks. How do I get flagged? Is it, you know, just someone runs a friendly aura on their flag too? And you've got reflect or something, because I'm not even teamed with anyone. Yeah, so Old Athen. It's not a Space Quest raid, it's, I don't know, whatever this is. And then whoever's Engi's got Disruptive Void Projector. It's free XP. It is, yep, it's free XP. Where did you drag the other one off to? Yes, good question. Target resisted your tap vitae. It resisted it again. I'm hitting it fairly hard. Not terribly low, but still low-ish. I prefer not to be bloody flagged though. Been at Old Athen for about 30 minutes, maybe? Yeah, I'll pop this on just for something different. It's not quite as much damage as the other Shen stick. What the hell? Oh my god. Yeah, I wasn't 100% I was going to log on after getting home. I was feeling a bit tired, to be honest. I've been probably walked about 10 miles today or something. Just back from a con. There's another general somewhere. See if we can find the general. He got charmed. You charmed that thing? The hell would someone take it? Weirdness is occurring. Who the hell charms one of those and disappears with it? Well, wherever the general is, I can't see him unless he's right over the other side. Still can't land perks on him. Oh no! He's a painful one, I'm afraid. Yeah, it's not like lots and lots of XP pulses like you get at the Space Quest ones, but it's still quite a bit of XP to be had. I'm 100% research now, but yeah. I'm betting those two are still... Yeah. I did this on beta engine, but I've not done the changes I need on this one. This cat fits what on screen, eh? Space cat. Da 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 da, space cat. Very cool cat. Seemed happy enough with its predicament it found itself in, but if it didn't want to be there, it wouldn't. I want that HP bar. I'm sure we would all like a HP bar like that. I am hitting him with all the debuffs. Target resisted again. Anyway, yeah, so we were up reasonably early for a Sunday, and then got to Chester about 12, stayed till about 5. Headed back. We were watching all the cars leaving North Wales as we were driving back into Wales. It's always the way, though. I remember I used to do the computer fairs at the end of the 90s, beginning of the 2000s, I think. And it was always the same. On the way out, we'd see thousands of cars barely moving on the other side of the carriageway, and on the way back we see the same thing again. Only we're going in the opposite direction. DJ Kiki Problems. Alien raid. Yeah, an impromptu off the cuff raid in Old Athen. by Fairwolf. It's not like the Space Quest ones. I'll wait out my flag before travelling anywhere else. Can't lose any XP, but you know. Let's not invite disaster upon ourselves. You have been rewarded for your efforts in repelling the invading forces. Psi tokens, 12,631. Loudspeakers throughout the zone blare into life. Attention, radar detecting hostiles breaking off. Enemy ships departing the area. Destroy any remaining forces and victory is ours. How long have I got on this? 3 minutes. God damn it. Yeah, it was so hot in Chester, I just bought a new t-shirt. The sun was so bright. I mean, the humidity was better there. It was like 33 degrees, but, you know, urban heat feels different. So... wonder where everyone's moving to. My guess is Borealis or Newland would be the next port of call. Let's see how the flow is going to go in the grid. Everyone's running over to, it looks like Borealis. I don't know if he's going to carry on in any other playfields. He might do. No, we're waiting. Sigs 61. Greetings, sirs and sirettes. Greetings. Yeah, I'd just sooner not get splatted again. Because that does happen. You only get killed on the Saturday events. Yeah, right. No, all done, apparently, so there you go. That was it, done. So, no point running around looking for more, because there you go. Fairwolf just said, no, that was it. He's checking in the grid, because apparently some of them managed to enter the grid. Hope you all having a wonderful weekend. The heat over here, the rain has taken over, thank God. Yeah, we could do with a bit. Would you? Thunderstorms and rain tomorrow. Starting in tonight, I think. Oh, I didn't hand the freelancers in last night. Oh well. Dope. Never mind. We will go and get ourselves some dailies. Was it anonymously shameless said, I'll come and do Sector 13. I'll get you the upgrade to the, was it the XR14? The Red Claws. Yeah, it was pretty warm today. It was hot in the car. The aircon in the car isn't up to much. You're better off just winding down a window, to be honest. And no, nobody in the UK has aircon. Everybody has central heating. Because normally, our drizzly little island is, pretty cool for 10 months of the year. So all the houses and infrastructure are built around keeping your house warm. Rather than cool. Got to burn ice cubes to make it cold, yeah. I'll let Fairwolf get on with whatever they're doing. We go and talk to the warden. Enigma Dogs as well. It'll be more fun this way, they said. Yeah, I don't know if Fairwolf spawned aliens anywhere else previous to Old Athen, but it was just the Old Athen one by the look of it. And take the diseased prisoner. Again. Can't believe I didn't hand freelancers in. Won't get it tomorrow now. It'll be over again, won't it? Or does it double? Does he roll over this week? I can't remember. Oh, actually, before we go doing all that, let's go back to the new engine. We can do the A and B. Yeah, Hodor Raid do biodomes and panned tomorrow as well, don't they? Yeah, the thing we struggle with mostly in the UK is the humidity so high here normally. You know, being a small island surrounded by ocean. And especially where we're right on the coast, so we're at 60% is low humidity here. High humidity is in the 90s, so it's more like Florida or something, you know? I've still got a load of ammo. Still got ammo in my inventory, even though I've been melee since, what, about 2:05? So, yeah. The orcs are talking in Discord. That's Rainey's, that's the boss orc. Sort of thing. Yeah. So how the devil is everyone? How's your weekend been so far? I'm thinking of a major hedge trimmer event tomorrow with the hair and the beard. Just take it right down. You feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine presence. Kimbro has reached enlightenment. Congratulations on 220. The chill music of Anarchy Online. I know some people play music have the music in the game turned off and play music over their stream. I mean, it's up to you what the hell you do on your own stream, but it's like, dude, the music in the game. Yeah, I just think the music is so good in this game. I always have. It won awards for it when it was released as a game. Divest. I think I had another one as well, which was... Abolish Gallium. There's another one, isn't there? Abolish Plutonium or something like that. Should get that as well, I think. Yeah, I think, I mean, it depends. If I was playing Fallout 4, I'd have to turn the music radio off in game on a stream because you just get a copyright struck for all the tracks in the game. Which is a shame because to me they really set the vibe that it's a Fallout game, you know? Bongo, 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 I don't wanna leave the Congo. Oh, no, 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 no. Bingo, bango, bongo. Whatever it is. I refuse to go. Don't want no white light. You know. There's just so many cool tracks. And then, like in Fallout 3, they had I don't want to set the world on fire. That was in the title trailer as well, wasn't it? Just before they released it. And that really says, right, you're in a Fallout game. You know, Valve's a high technology. It's all post-apocalyptic. In an alternate timeline, you know. And it's just, there's just something very cool about it. Ad Victorium, brother. It means to victory. He won't know that. How do you know I don't speak Latin? Where do you think we got the word victory from in English? You know. What was it we said? What was it the linguist said? English is 29% French, Old Norse French, or Normandy French, I guess. 24% German, and then, you know, the rest, and then that 11% Latin still. I just picked up my big iron for Father's Day. Is it Father's Day? No problem and good luck. Big iron or bust. Big iron or bust. That song is still... What's big iron? Song? Mounty Robin Big Irons. Whoa! Hang on, I'm going to have to mute this while I listen to it. Sorry.
Spoke to folks around him, didn't have to.
Fallout New Vegas. Yeah. Yeah, I know the song. You probably heard it in Fallout New Vegas. Jesus, Carl. Yeah, I got it. That was the exact thing I was looking at. But I can't play that over the stream. I'll just get copyright. You know I will. Why the hell is everything so bright here? It's like everybody's brought a light source with them. Which I could sing it if I could sing, yeah. Problem with that is I can't sing. Savic redeemed sing mode. I can't sing. Looks innocent. Oh, we're heading down to what? Faux Diddle is now following. Thank you for the follow. We're heading to Enigma Dogs and da 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 da. I don't know the words, but I'm trying to do it. Yes, well done. You snagged a whomper as he da 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 da. Even singing that close to how that song sounds is enough to flag you. I got a copyright claim on the end of the stream because there was I couldn't even hear it, but there was before we raided Nave, I think it was, we raided at the end of the stream. He had some music playing. I could barely hear it, and it flagged it, claiming the whole song, claiming 4-hour videos. Faux diddle, I stumbled across this stream and I played this game in beta, then released and years after. A great game for its time. Fantastic score. Sing mode and reading out comments doesn't work. Dear me. Yeah, I'm no singer. I can kind of hold notes and stuff, and that's about it. I am here for it. We were trying to do one to the melody of a track from Fallout New Vegas. We should redo Big Iron and have it be a tale of the Galway Ranger versus Echo Red. Yeah, but just using the melody even is enough. That will flag you for it. Even though that melody, I've heard that before. I've heard that used a lot of times. It's like a pentatonic in a blues song. It's like everyone uses that, you know. This was the first MMO to implement instancing for personal missions. It's the future. It was, yeah. Content on demand, they called it at the time, I think. Something like that, anyway. But yeah, I can remember I spent hours and hours rolling missions for things. Back in the day, Spa 2112. Hello, happy Sunday. Yeah, I've had a great Sunday. One of the nicest Sundays I've had for a long time. Went off to Chester to sort of see the sights, do a bit of shopping and get some lunch. You know, as a family, it was nice. I'd shared the photos, but for some reason this new phone, when I plug it into the computer, just nothing. After going faff with the settings, it's supposed to prompt you to say, yeah, allow, you know, file sharing or whatever, but it doesn't. So maybe it's the cable is charging only or something like that. I don't know. Oh, thank you very much. Soto Mahoney for the gifted sub to Faux Diddle. And gifted 30 subs to the channel. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, I played in beta as well. I had an adv called Kalos. And then when they scrubbed all the servers and whatnot, 2 weeks later, I played in the on the launch. Made a nanomage adv of the same name because people had got to know the name, and then he was complete cack, and it was before you could IPR and all that kind of stuff. So I re-rolled him as a Solitus adv and played him pretty much solidly for 15 years. And then with 18.7 they completely nerfed the snot out of advs and just made them unfun to play, to be honest. For me, because I was so used to, after 15 years of playing adv a certain way, you can't change it without it just feeling like you're playing a different class almost. And because you morphed, I kind of wanted to do certain things morphed and I couldn't anymore, and I don't know, kind of spoiled it for me. But hey, they improved so many other things with that patch, it's like I'll let it go, you know. They made a lot of other classes much more use in a team and things like that, you know. So I kind of accepted it. I need to find the Enigma Dogs. There's a ball. Don't need the ball yet. We need the Enigma Dog. Mine is a gunner. Soldier? Probably soldier. Played a high-level doc and politician. I can't remember the class names. Politician crap. Did you have pets? Did you have a droid? Sounds like you played soldier, doc, and bureaucrat. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I've got one of everything and a couple of a few, you know, so there is no class I haven't played. Got 2 NTs, 2 keepers, 2 enforcers, 2 advs, 2 fixers, 3 MAs, who were the buffers? Well, it depends what buff. MPs had the meatballs floating around. Traders would give you tons of skills and stuff. Oh, hello. With the bits.
The Honourable Darius Zyler would like to remind everyone Rubicar has been tamed long ago. No longer do you need to be an adventurer. Bureaucrat is the only way to go. Omnitech is your friend.
Yeah, this is a trader. But I'm playing it using MA rather than typically shotguns or ranged weapons. Just for the challenge of making MA work on a trader. Because you do have a lot of crit buffs and stuff. And with the drains you've got reasonably high martial arts skill as well. So yeah, just for the lols, you know, because I've already got a trade, so I've got 2 traders as well now. Yeah, 2 fixers, 2 advs, 2 enforcers, 2 keepers, 2 NTs, and 2 traders. I think I like this game too much. Good old Darius, we don't hear too much from him. No. Sirens going off somewhere. So I'm just doing these were introduced. MA Engi doable? Yeah, I would say so. Probably going to sacrifice some damage maybe on Engi. Because the pistol-centric build is pretty strong. Yeah, if you can't find an Enigma Dog when you come and do the Enigma Dog mission, you can actually just kill the things yourself. Just takes a bit longer than the dog, which has a special attack on the balls. Yes, the Enigma Dog can inflict a lot of damage on the balls. Right, you behave, chat. Robophone. Yeah, you could make it work, couldn't you? I've seen agents doing something similar, going FP Engi and using Slayer form. So I can imagine it would work even better for an engineer. I don't know. We might even do that one next. Yeah, you can see the dog nukes it for 50k. See what message I get from the little pet. Yeah, I think I'm going to cut the beard down to about no more than a quarter-inch long and do the same with my hair. I'm too hot. See what, I'll do it and then The rest of the year will be cold and I'll miss the longer beard. Tell him he's a good boy before you go. He said, "Oh no, my master." Usually they say something really rude. Like "ding dong, the witch is dead" and things like that, typically. So you disappointed him. He was a good boy. Got the dogs barking, sirens going off outside. Monkey business. Oh, Klondike, yeah. Lobie Towers. I remember thinking Lobie Towers were a lot of fun. I had a little alt in Demolition Squad, which was a little org entirely of storm twinks. Lobie storm twinks. They just went out and annihilated small bases and fought, you know, the old style Noten Wars back in the day, and then it sort of took off and became its own thing for quite a long time. Mission complete, sir. More XP. How's my reward now? Goodbye. There's those two. You're gonna try and farm a Doja and hope it doesn't take like 7 months to get one. Okay. With the groovy music. And it stopped. Yeah, the default bits rewards are just something that kind of comes with Twitch. Like modify an emote, choose an emote, you know, these weird sort of, I don't know. They come up with them and, you know, I'm okay with that. I see you. Might stay 2 hours, still need a reset and redo perks to be ready for betas. Yeah, usually. Always worth it. And if you get stuck, give chat a shout, people will help you. You know, if you feel like you've painted yourself into a corner doing them, there's so much game knowledge just in this chat alone. We'll go, no. You want to gear for this first, and then put this in, then re-gear for this one, then put that one in. Once that's in, then the other three will just go straight in, and now you're on a roll, you know. Kind of went that way putting some of the beaters in yesterday. I just need the ear and thigh now. Tempted to go and do a bit more Arid Rift quest, but I know everyone hates Arid Rift, so I kind of don't want to do it on the stream. I don't get that. Yeah, some people just do not like. Sometimes I need to wait. Well, the thing is, I'm in the somewhat unique position of I've been playing so long, I've got all the twinking items ready to go in a bag, or several bags of win. And if it's people I know quite well, then I'll let them borrow the bags of win. As Savick can attest to. So I want to do symbionts on my fixer. There you go. There's the bags of win. She's back like 30 minutes later. All done. I've just built them up over the years. I think if I tried to buy all those items in one go, it'd cost a hell of a lot. I'm checking some work emails while waiting for Sector 42. I'm like, mother, father, learn to paragraph. It's an 800-word block of text with absolutely not a single paragraph. It's utterly unreadable. It's a flipping email, not a telegram. You aren't paid by the character. Yeah, learn to punctuation. Yes. The other one, of course, is this meeting could have been an email. No luck so far with the Somphos. You know, some people send me stuff like that. I just always do the one-digit reply when they do it. K. Just the letter K. Yay, Doja! I shall leave these here for some other soul. Yeah, someone sends you an email like that. Just reply with K. Just to make the point. You did not need a wall of text. Granted, there are situations when a wall of text is what you do need, but, you know. Kamikaze dusters, yeah, that's always fun. Random drops and whatnot. I haven't farmed the parts for the end fight either, so I don't know whether to do it on stream or not. It's a surefire way of getting the ear, but, you know. If I could switch off the mothership throbbing sound, I would probably go ahead, but it just grates on me. As soon as it starts, I'm like, oh. It's like everywhere you go, and the gloom and drum, 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 constant. Oh. It's also a thing I've noticed with the younger Gen Z. People are entering the workforce, they paragraph and punctuate, but absolutely refuse to use uppercase for anything. Well, takes too long to hit that extra button. I found a Doja chip in Inferno. No, I always capitalise letters appropriately. And sometimes I do extra ones for titles and messages and stuff, you know. As a stylistic choice. I tend to uppercase at random. My left pinky is basically like a dog's tail, mind of its own, waggling the shift key. In what bag did I put? No, not that. The device he gave me. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's it. We'll try a couple of the kamikaze dusters and then we'll see. Interesting. Well, the thing is, they're not taught to do that in school. They're still taught to capitalise correctly, aren't they? It's like a generational marker. I don't know. My lad. I mean, in text messages, you know, it's kind of forgivable, but I think if you're writing a work email, you should use grammatically correct English, or whatever language it happens to be, you know. Yeah, but if it's, like you say, if it's a trend, it can become a generational marker, yeah. That does make sense, actually. It's a social media thing. It's like how millennials were kind of marked by... It depends, because some millennials are pre-internet childhood and some are not, because of the, you know, the amount of years it actually covers. I've professionally adopted the phrase, please do the needful. What? Please do the adjective. What? If you were using punctuation, the text should automatically capitalise the next word. Well, yeah, if you put a full stop at the end of a bunch of words, it will capitalise the next one. Usually. He's just talking omni gibberish. Oh, Fairwolf, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. We're going to the favourite of favourite places. Arid Rift. For a bit more of the Arid Rift quest. Debuffed straight away. I wouldn't mind, but I've got nano resist out of the yin yang here. I'm playing with it. Hidey hole. Right. We need to find the kamikazes. The commander wants the bits. Kamikaze duster. Come over here where I can actually fight you. Oh, the throbbing has started already. I wish that was a mutable thing, but it's not. You've got to turn off all the sounds to get rid of it, which I don't like doing. Feel disconnected from the game without them, you know? I didn't get a stack of buffs to come in here yesterday, but they've all run out now. An empty kamikaze. Please give us an option on the volume sliders to turn that bloody noise off. It does, it grates on me after a while. Will it figure out where the hell I've gone? Can I even calm these? I doubt it. Oh, but I can! Well, I calmed him anyway. And you. I think with the nano resist drain, I should be able to calm anything. Minus 6,000 nano resist. Should stuff anyone. Okay, that one's disappeared somewhere. There he is. Let's use the device on him again. All the perks. Is AO like some games where you can delete a file in the directory and get rid of certain sounds? You could, but I don't think it would put it back as soon as you try to log back in. It would fail the checksum, so you'd have to put a muted file, but in order for the file to be muted, its checksum would be wrong, so I don't think there is a way. I mean, you can do that in single player games, but I don't think you can do it in a live game. It'll break the launcher, yeah, I would imagine so. There are game files you can edit, like map files and things like that. And the GUI and stuff, but... Another empty duster. I found another, come to me. If it was like kill 3 and get all the parts, it wouldn't be too bad. But it ain't. It's RN, we've got to pray to the RNG gods. Roger Ilian, Leand. Finally, AO stream again. Hope everyone's doing well. We are. Thanks for popping by. Nice to see you. Yeah, AO's still here. Still alive. Seems somebody called Monkey Business is nailing towers all over the shop. Very, very quickly. Like a base every 30 seconds. Which doesn't sound quite right. The Omni-Org's name, Monkey Business, Attack the Clan, Trouble in Paradise, It Holds in the Wall. These are small bases. But yeah, keep seeing them. Galwayshire. That was at 1200 hours. In 2018 the attack. 2020 they've won. Oh, 2 parts. Oh, you see, kamikazes, that's how you're supposed to do your loots. Oh, damn it, it destructed before I got a chance to use the thing. And of course, they drop nothing if they kamikaze. Visualing. Man Bear Spoons is now following. Thank you for the follow. Interesting name. Welcome on in. We're generally friendly here. Except when I'm doing the Arid Rift quest because it annoys me. Let's get some brightness in this gloomy valley we're in. By mucking around with the sliders. Aha! Calm you are. Florida, AO, afternoon all. Afternoon, Florida. How are you? Are you okay? You good? one more part. What's the betting it'll drop one we've already got? Three parts, isn't it, you need? All good, quiet Sunday afternoon. Yeah, I've had a day out today. A family outing. A town called Chester. Well, a city called Chester. Ancient city. There's a pub there called the Three Arches, established 1274. It's a pub that's been around a while. There's more than that, though, you know. You'd have to Google when the Romans first settled Chester. It wasn't called Chester to begin with. That's a Anglification, I suppose. It was Cester or something like that, because if you come from Chester, you're a Cestrian. Man Bear Spoons, or Man Bear Poons. Yeah, AO is most definitely still around. 21 years old now. Still running, still live. Still a hell of a lot of people playing it. Yeah, but it's what gets you is it's been a pub for that long. So I've got those 2 bits already, and they are no drop unique. There's one more part I'm sure you need to get from here. From these dudes. Well, by 1274 there weren't any Romans there. Well, not as in the old, the great Roman Empire. They're probably still Romany and Rome blood through a lot of Britain, because a lot of them settled and had families here, so... Carlos would know, AO kills him every week in the most creative ways possible. Yes. Yes, it does. My dad was there. Yeah, the Three Arches in Chester. I took a picture of it, but I can't get the pictures off the phone. It's weird. No, I've already got that bit. I want the one other bit I don't have, but of course it's not going to come easily. Monkey Business has just taken another base. Again, it's in Galway County, so these are like little tiny bases. They're probably just a CT or something like that, you know. You've seen the kind of bases I mean. Like big splodge with one control tower on it somewhere. Can I even show you the photo? This is so grandma using the phone, I know. I can probably show you on... if I can find it. Right, let's try this. This is grandma using the interweb. No, come back. Where did you go? No. Right, there you go. Probably won't focus. That's not going to work. Hang on, let me... I'm going to email this one photo to a different email account, and then I'll have it on the computer. I know it's a real arse about way of doing it, but... Oh, right, I've emailed it to a different email account. Oh my God. That beard does need some touching up though. It's looking less and less like a Santa Viking, more like hobo living alone in the forest. Yeah, it does. It does. I just need... The thing is, I'm not great with clippers, so the chances are I will just cut it short. Or the only way it's going to look good is if I... Come on. How long does an email take to come through? Oh, there we go. Download. To desktop. Rename. Old pub. And then add image. What an arse about face way of having to do things. Oh, what you would. Yeah, for some reason it's all orientated itself that way. The three old arches established 1274 AD. Can I change? No. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, so there you go. Right, let's get another one of these dusters. Is this the infamous new client engine? It is, yeah. Which does mean you can do more with it, as in tweaking it. Mihalik, who are these people you're talking about? Gamble 007, he's in the pub again. You're in the pub, Gamil. You realise there's an entire group of people professionally dedicated to beards and hair. I believe they're called barbers or some such. Yes, I know. I got used to just doing it myself in lockdown, so... No! The same drop again. We're just not getting that last part, are we? Oh, you think so? I think not. Ah, that's one right over there. Just home, need a moment. Beer 1, 0 to you. Right, okay. The beer is winning, is it? You know, this is why I don't drink on streams and such. I've done it once before and it wasn't brilliant. The music brings back... Definitely, yes. Definitely. As soon as you hear it, you're right back where you heard it the first time, even. Bam, 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 bam. They could use this battle music on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And it would improve the show no end. Yay, we got the third part. Finally, that took, what, 20 minutes. Oh, the Shadowlands battle music. Yeah, it's a bit more synth pop kind of. Yeah, it is good though. Yeah, I like it. I like both. I like the classic and I like the Shadowlands one. Eli, yeah, it does. I used that I used a lot of the Eli sound files for the Playfield Tours video. Because it just, you know, it worked. It really worked. Thematically, darling. Right, so we're giving him these parts. And the duster thing again. You like that in our video? Yeah, it was good. What happened is that Adobe auto updated itself and I could barely run it on my system anymore. My system is quite old. And I'd get like 3 hours in and it would crash, and I'd lose all the work. So, yeah. And then I ended up just going in and arguing back and forth with Adobe about downgrading to a version I want to use, because the previous version was fine. And I found a way of doing that. Which may not be entirely... Oh, I need to talk to the other guy. Might not be... I might have gone to the Pirate Bay. But the thing is, I'm paying them money. Surely I can decide what version of their software I want to use. You know? So it's kind of like I own the license for the latest version, but I'm using an older version. It's just... I know. But it meant I could edit the video and not have it crash and not have tons of lag and stuttering, and I could actually scan and check that transitions look right without pre-rendering for 40 minutes for one transition, which is ridiculous. I mean, I think it's this one. Right, so main display. I think it's this version. Adobe, everyone needs them, nobody likes them. Yeah, pretty much. I think this is the new, the 2015 version, which is an old version. I had to tried importing the entire thing. Yeah, this is it. That's fine. Let's go to get the window up here for you. Actually, I can go back to the Arid, because I got it across 2 screens here. But that's the thing. Just doing this wouldn't work. So these are all the different sound files here. So if I start... hang on. So there you go. So while that's playing, there's also that file playing in the background. So yeah. I have the layout a bit different than that, but yeah, never mind. So anyway, yeah. When I had that in the latest version, it was just like, nope. Ancient Trace, you should visit all the major ruins. Okay, this is just a runny roundy bit, isn't it? Everyone needs them, nobody likes them. Yeah, I've tried going over to... lag. I've tried going over to, what's another one that's popular? DaVinci Resolve. But it's difficult to unlearn what you already know. That's the problem. It's difficult to unlearn what you already know. So relearning a workflow is difficult. Looking Glass. Everyone is comparing them to the government. I mean, you can do all sorts with the new engine in here. I mean, I can switch on ray tracing and stuff. It's just dark in here, so I turned the camera up. It is a bit like that, though, isn't it? I think a lot of governments seem to forget that they're there to do a job. They're not the rulers of that country, but a lot of people in governments think they are, which is always troubling to me. They're the government. But they've sort of become rulers again. Says me, a country with a queen and a monarchy. So sort of like, theoretically, the queen can overrule the government, but it'll never ever happen. Because it immediately start a kind of a revolution type thing. It's weird. It's a weird way it's all set up. And different countries have different systems, so yeah. Like if you look at, I don't know, North Korea, where they say they're communist and yet nobody gets to vote on anything. It's all decided by one family who are passing on the leadership of the country to their children. It's just like, wait, what? How is that communism of any kind? That's a monarchy, you know. Central government, yeah, it does it. Well, this is it. That we were talking, you know, there's certain mentalities that are attracted to certain roles, and unfortunately, the ones that make lots of hard decisions like that are typically sociopaths. With very little empathy, which is totally clear by the way they do things a lot of the time. Not everyone that's there, but many of them. Is this one of the spots? Where's the last ruin? I always... Oh, it's down by the plants, isn't it? Communist China, capitalism go brrr. Yeah, it's not what I would describe as communism. I mean, they call it that, but it's a dictatorship, which is not communism. It's the opposite. But there you go. I mean, didn't China change all the constitution or whatever they use so that the president who's been president for like 20 years could carry on being the bloody president? Yeah. Communism only works in theory since it always needs people involved to blame for all of it. Well, yeah. Human beings are just not capable of doing it. We're all, I think, you know, essentially we're all a bit too selfish. You know, look out for number one. And it's, you know, that's human nature a lot of the time. Eliminating billionaires. Yeah, well, they want the money as a way of keeping score at this point, some of them. You know, there's something disturbingly wrong in the psyche of a billionaire. Even the ones that they try and cultivate an image of themselves to the world, which is like Elon Musk is like, most people think of him as a self-made billionaire, No, he's not. He was born into money. His South African family had a lot of emerald mines and stuff, and he was born into the money. He was just wise and invested it well. He has created a couple of things, or he's employed people to create them for him, but he's not, he's not who he seems to be, truth be known. It's a carefully cultivated public image. It's not who he really is. Yeah, there is no perfect system, and there never will be, because human beings are, by nature, imperfect. That which is imperfect cannot attain a perfect system. So we muddle through, we do the best we can, and, for the most part, it works. Oh, bit of rubber banding. Perfection can be a goal, but don't think of it as something you can attain. Something to aim for, because then you're always pushing to improve, but you're never going to get there. Really, you're not going to calm. Okay, well, how about I drain up a bit first, and now try and calm you. Still no. Okay, let's debuff your nano resist. Still resisting with minus 6,000 and something nano resist. Can I use this with aggro? Oh, I can. That's handy. If you're born into a country... Yeah, there's most of the people with the money don't pay any of the taxes. And, they've seen to it that it stays that way by using some of their money to, lobby or pay for people to get into power and keep things the way they like them. So it's very difficult to change once the parasites are in. It's hard to change it. 1984 came in like 1954, mate. It wasn't a warning about the future. Okay, we've done the lucky roundy. There's nothing I've seen on blah, 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 blah. Do I do the back and forth with the sandwiches and crap now? Or he wants his looking glass back. Okay. Don't donate your change to charity, just give the money to charity yourself. Corporations use charitable. Yeah, they do. They do. All the tabloid newspaper owners in the UK pay no tax. They all have accounts in the Cayman Islands and, non-dom status and all this. So, yeah. This will be fun. Trying to do the brittles and whatnot. Here's where I die, folks. Yeah, it is. There's not much in the way of... our freedoms have been converted into privileges, which is very worrying. Am I going the right way? I am. Just don't know if I can tank them while I'm doing stuff. Can try. Thank God for HOTS. Anyway, I think a lot of people come on these streams to get away from all of that, so chill out and not have to think about it for a couple of hours, and you know. So I don't mind discussing it per se, but I think some people are put off by hearing it. Like, oh god, I'm sick of hearing about this, you know. Click from inventory. There we go. And now run back. That's what aliens farm Kalos, yeah, basically. You know, just the changes I've seen in my short life are quite scary. I don't know where I am or which way I'm meant to be going now. Yeah. You found your best streamer. Wondering about the state of AO and found your channel. Yeah, kind of put a lot of videos out, I think about 2000. Yeah, I've published 2,000 videos, at least 1,500 of them are just AO. So, it's probably why. I just flooded the search engine, really. It's so tempting to log on and oh, come on. Unfair. You can't do that to me. Right. So now we go talk to the next dude. You should log in and help me. Right, I'm going to get some water while we're doing this dialogue, because constantly sweating it here. All right, there we go. No, you can't. You can't log in and help me, because people will cry foul if you do. All right, all the way down to the bottom for the guy who wants his sandwiches or something. So the quick way, really. Save here. I should get all those buffs again. Faster than your shadow, nano repulsor. Yeah, if you did log in and help, people would go, he gets preferential treatment. And you just never hear the end of it. Even if I wanted, still needed to resub and find a system AO is working on. AO will run on a potato PC, really. The vanilla engine will run on anything. And there's lots of tools you can use to get it to run better. Like DG Voodoo is brilliant. If you're like on a laptop and it won't, the Windows system refuses to accept that actually this is a game, please run it on the discrete graphics card that this system came with. Using DG Voodoo actually usually fixes it, because it elevates it in a DX wrapper to DX like 10, 11, and then suddenly Windows goes, oh, it's a DX 10 game, there you go, have some GPU. Won't run on an overpriced MBP16. Don't know. It might. As long as it's DOS based, you could probably get it to work. People get it running on Linux, Mac OS. As long as you've got an 8.6 system. It's only a 32-bit program, so as long as it supports that. But on a 16-bit, no, I don't think it'd run. An ARM CPU, it's probably possible to run it in a wrapper. Yeah, I keep saying I want to do a Linux trial, you know, and just see if I can get Linux running right for me. It's just having a spare hard drive and the time, really. Oh, you do come out here. Okay, let's try and get you to go away. But you're uncalmable as well, aren't you? Ha! See you jump back up there. That's not why do I want some heals. I'm okay, thanks for asking. I did run it on Linux several years ago. It wasn't nearly as fast as on Windows on the same machine. Yeah, when you're having to put things into like wrapper boxes, you know, speaking in terms of code, so you're kind of recoding the same engine twice. It can get a bit, yeah. I'll go. Where is it? Goodbye. Right, we go and pick up the pieces. Da 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 da. Nobody? Average white band? Pick up the pieces? No? Brilliant track. Okay, Thingamy number 1. Oh, fluff. And we haven't aggroed the boss. We're not ready for the boss. Old MacBox might easily run it on boot camp. Yeah, if you can get an 8.6 processor MacBook, you can just install Windows on it. I know quite a few people that have given up on Mac OS and done that. Surprisingly enough, but yeah. It's because their use case doesn't really fit with Apple, I guess. Wine hangovers are the worst. Drink better wine. That's the trick. Don't drink the $3 bottle, get the $10 bottle. Drink vodka, yeah, because anything from potatoes has to be good. I think when I very first started drinking, I got drunk on vodka. My God, I was ill. I went from having never had a drink to, like, paralytic. Can't remember getting home, throwing up, blah, blah, blah. Never been keen on spirits since. Sad, I know. And these calmable. Yay! Oh God, the trooper's back. These are the little things that come from the alien dropships in here. Never got a hangover vodka. God, I did. Like, serious hangover. I didn't feel right for about 3 days. It's sending me all the way back to where we came from, so I'm using the beacon. Oh, the noise has stopped. Right, so I need to ask you for his lunch or something, I think. I got his report. There we go. Enough of this. I'm not even remotely interested in learning this. Oh, think I clicked the wrong thing, but never mind. It doesn't make that much. You send me back to this guy. Okay. Tried Play on Mac, Crossover and Native Wine maybe half a year ago and couldn't get either the old or the new client running. There was a long thread about getting AO to run on Wine, but I don't know if it was the new or old client. But it was a long, you need this module, these modules, this has to be in before this, and, it was kind of like a how-to on the forums. I don't know if it's still there. So talk to Professor Parser. What? No. I've clicked the wrong thing again. I mean, Masood. Not at all. There we go. I have some codes. I don't understand how it works, but it works. It's because of vodka. At my drunk moment, I managed to write a full Bluetooth communication stack in machine code. Yes, you need to get back in touch with Drunk You and ask them. Yeah, Intel Max, that's it. Yeah, the 8.6 processors. It's a 32-bit program, so you need something that can support 32-bit programs, which is, Somebody's going after all the Loby bases by the look of it. Yeah, if you had an x86 Mac, you should be able to just throw Windows onto it. Call it done, I would be tempted to do that if it was mine. Got to the point where I could start the launcher, patch it to the latest and start, but never got a screen showing, just black screens on the way. If it was on the old client, possibly resolutions out of range. Without some third-party tools, you can't go above 2048 by 2048 maximum pixel count. But there's a file that Dream's Item Assistant can install into the folder, which allows any resolution you like in the old client. Or you can use DG Voodoo, that also allows it. But on both clients, yeah, I don't know. The old client is like a mix of DX7 and 8, and the new client is DirectX 9. Yeah, the default, which would probably be, I think the default starts at like 1024 by 7, 768. What was it? It's a long time since I've been at that kind of resolution, but I think it was that. I didn't even play the game at that when I first played it, I don't think. I think I was at higher. I had a 19-inch monitor, I think. I bought the supplies. Yeah, I'm actually playing the game at 1440p or 2K. But I stream at 1080, so I'm just rescaling it for the stream. And then he sends me all the way back again. Ping! We've got a beacon. Siljar Russell with the funny. Ah. Little kitten woken up by something that's foods. It can smell the foods. Right, we've delivered the snacks. This is all news to me. And there's his, whatever the hell it was, I've forgotten. A way in. Right. This is probably where I die. I should get buffs before doing this, I think. Native on this is 340, 526, 2220. Yeah. Someone used one of those AI image upscalers on it. My God, it looks good. But the video's unlisted. Have I got it favorited or something? Let me check. I'm sure I bookmarked it because what they'd done I just thought was amazing. Might be that. This video isn't available anymore. It's not that one, I hope. I know I had it bookmarked and they actually shared it on the Discord as well, but I don't know what the hell happened to the thing. So they took the intro movie, ran it through a bunch of AI upscaling. It did a hell of a good job. I don't know how long it took, but my God. No, I haven't got a bookmark for it. I don't know, it must have run it for hours and hours and hours to get it to do what it did. Just for the raw power this MacBook has, it'd be really interesting to see what it could do in AO. Yeah, it's the I/O interface that seems to make a difference. RAM speed, the funny little things that actually have a bigger effect than, you know, other things that you might think would have a good, you know, a bigger effect. I don't know if I can fight the boss in The Way In. He's hard. He's like one of the hardest fights for the whole thing. Even when it's in, yeah, this is it. They've gone into their own. They dropped Intel, didn't they, for the 8.6 processors, and they've gone for the ARM thing. That's Apple for you. They do what works best for Apple, and then tell their customer base that it's great for them, whether it is or not. Someone had rescaled all the textures, added RTX. You can, yeah, with shaders and stuff. The thing that's going to be, I mean, people go, oh, RTX, it's a gimmick. Yeah, the same people said, oh, rasterization, it's such a gimmick. And now it's in every single game ever since. With ray tracing, what it means is when someone's designing a scene in a game, you know, whether it's where you're going to have a fight or not or whatever, the designer has to consider in rasterization, has to consider where all the lights are, where the reflections have to be faked, and they've got very, very good at doing it, but with RTX, you just simply put the lights where they appear to be, and RTX does the rest. So ultimately, it will make designing games faster and easier, but we're a little ways off from that. But 5 years from now, maybe something like that, I would think. Also want to figure out how to get the curved. Ooh, to have that but nothing else? I don't know. I know they're one of the things you can do, but Yeah, this is Apple wanting their monopoly. This isn't Apple wanting what's best for their customers. This is Apple wanting a monopoly. They talk about the Apple ecosystem, you know, and oh, you can't get viruses on Macs. Yes, you can. as has been painfully demonstrated. What am I going to give myself? Many buffs, I think. Just give myself my own buffs first, and then... First ever discovered computer wires out in the wild was a Mac, right? Apple iPhone's been the same thing for almost years now. It has, yeah. I would never get one, though. I would never buy an Apple product. It can be good, yeah, but I mean, ultimately, you're going to get, with Apple, with Premiere, you get more performance with an Intel CPU that has the onboard iGPU on it, the integrated GPU, QuickSync. When you're doing Premiere with one of those, it's faster than any ARM system, hands down. And also it can play games, you know. I'm going to leave it here, I think, folks, because I did start... I don't normally stream on Sundays anymore, but yeah. You got the iPhone 13 Pro, I just like it. Yeah, if you like it, you like it. I'm not criticising anyone for having it. I'm just saying, personally, I would never buy anything from Apple. Newland City Waste Management. No, that's not an AO stream. What's she called? Amaranth. Pools, hot tubs, and yeah, and she's just poking her arse at the camera. Great. So talented. Yeah, there's no one I know streaming. Well, no one's streaming Anarchy anyway. Shame. Okay, never mind. All right, I'm going to leave it there tonight, folks. I will be back on Wednesday, where we'll get a bit more done. Probably finish off Arid Rift, something like that. I'm getting tired. I've been out all day. I want to get the photos off the phone onto the computer, and I don't know why it's not bloody doing it. Didn't buy the MacBook, though. If work gave you one to use, yeah. Just on principle, I won't buy anything from Apple. Because they grossly overcharge for what they produce. They do. Especially during the 8.6 era, the amount of people that went, I'll just build a better system than that and install your OS on it. That's why they've swapped processors. Because they don't want that happening. And it was happening more and more. You know, it became more and more widely known that actually the price they charge for their systems is so ridiculous that people were going, well, I could build a x86 PC and force your bloody OS onto it. Screw you. And of course they lose all the gross amount of profit they make on that cheap Chinese hardware that they class as, you know, quality brand. Yeah, it's like buying stuff at the gas station. Exactly. The monitor stand that's $1,000 for a monitor stand that has less movement than a $50 thing from Micromart. The roller feet for the case. $1,000 or $800 or whatever it was. $800 for 4 wheels. And none of them had a locker on them. You can get little tubs like with metal wheels on it from a hardware department and stick them on the thing for like $40 or something, you know. I just think they're ridiculous. So I just won't buy anything off them. Right, anyway, enough Apple bashing. If you like their products, that's fine. I don't. I don't like how much they charge for what they actually make. I think it's gross. I will be back Wednesday. I might do another stream tomorrow. I don't know. But most likely, definitely on Wednesday. Oh, the $130 for a napkin to clean your screen. Yeah. You know what you want to clean the screen with? The same thing you get for a lens cleaner from a camera store. And that doesn't cost $130. Even if the $1,000 lens you're cleaning it with, they'd recommend a high quality one, it still wouldn't cost $130. People just, but it's like the cult of Apple. Anyway, thanks all, and I'm going to say goodnight now, and I will see you Wednesday for definite. Siljar Russell gifted a tier 1 sub to our Fairwolf. Thank you very much, Siljar Russell, once again. And I will just say bye for now. We'll see you, may I be sending you. Oh my God, let me go! Mihalik won an AC/DC. Congratulations. All my 220s have AC/DC. Okay, we'll hold there. Mihalik gets that off his chest. Right, I'm going. Love you all. I'll see you all. Bye for now.